Hello traders, and welcome to the NinjaTrader 8 Features video series. In this video we're going to focus on alerts examples. Some of the topics that we're going to go ahead and cover is chart alert example and market analyzer alert example. As a reminder, trading does carry significant risk, and all information in this video is provided for educational purposes only. It is not an offer or recommendation to trade future stocks, options, or Forex. So the first example that we're going to go ahead and cover is the chart alert example. Let's go ahead and right click and go into alerts. You'll have the alerts page here. You have it enabled. The alert name, we're going to go ahead and type this in as alert example 1. Rearm, we're going to go ahead and just put never. Just want this to go ahead and trigger once and then not rearm again. If you want it to go ahead and trigger again or rearm itself, you can put it on a timer when the bar closes, on a condition reversed, on when you reconnect NinjaTrader again to the data feed. Now under conditions, if all, so if we put in multiple conditions here, then all of them would have to be met for an alert to go ahead and get triggered. Or you can go ahead and go to if any, so you can have 4 or 5 multiple different alerts here, and if one of them just goes ahead and gets alerted or gets triggered, then it'll go ahead and set off that alert. We're going to go ahead and keep it simple. We're going to go ahead and put if all. I'm going to go to add. Data series is on the 1 minute time frame as we have here on the ES. I'm going to go ahead and put crosses below. And before we actually get to that, under general here, we're going to go ahead and leave everything here the same. Price type, we want to look at the close. And the properties here, we can go ahead and leave all of this here the same. Again, I want to see price cross below. Look back period, we're going to go ahead and leave this to 1. In this box over here, I'm going to go ahead and go down to numeric value. And I want price to cross below here on the ES, cross below 28.7850. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK now. Again, ES cross below numeric value 28.7850, so it's just below this price here. Under message, I'm going to go ahead and put exclamation points here to make sure that it really gets my attention. The priority I'm going to set for this one is high. The color for a background, I'll go ahead and change that, and then change this one here as well. The actions that I want to go ahead and take once this event actually occurs, I'll go ahead and go to add. I want a sound to be played here. You can go ahead and left click here and choose any alert file that you like. Go ahead and select alert 2. Hit OK. I want another action here as well. I want a pop-up dialog. Select that and hit OK again. And you have all your parameters set for this basic alert. Again, the name is just an alert example 1. It is enabled. Once the condition is met, crosses below 28.7850, it'll go ahead and get triggered. It's a high priority. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. So now the alert is in there, and as soon as it crossed this 28.7850, you can see that the source, the instrument, the message alert example 1, and is triggered. And so I immediately got an alert that it crossed that price and let me know that I need to go ahead and look at that market at that time. And you may not have heard it, but I also got an audible alert on the machine. Now let's go ahead and transition to the market analyzer. We'll show you how to set an alert up there. So with market analyzer open here of all the futures markets, I also have an extra column here for the simple moving average on a 1 minute data. I'm going to go ahead and right click and go to alerts. Alert here, you can see the windows pretty much laid out the same. It is enabled. Under name here, I'm going to go put alert example 2. Apply to. You can apply it to either all the instruments or just one specific instrument here. I'm going to go ahead and have them apply to all the instruments that I have listed here in the market analyzer. Rearm type is never. I'm going to go ahead and select if any. Now let's go ahead and go into the conditions here and select add. Now I want to see when the last price crosses above the SMA 14 on 1 minute data. That's going to be important to me. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. The next thing I want to go ahead and add is if the last price let's see, crosses below a numeric value here. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and put 2876. Hit OK. So now if any of these go ahead and get triggered, I'll go ahead and get an alert. Priority, I'm going to go ahead and set this to low. Name triggered. I'm going to put exclamation points here as well. I'm going to go ahead and change the background here again. And we'll go ahead and make it powder blue. The actions that I want is a sound. And I also want the dialog box. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. So right away, I got an alert. That alert example 2 triggered on the instrument, the ZN. Because remember, we're doing it for all the markets here. So I can go ahead and simply select, go to the ZN market now, and take a look at that alert. Now, if we cross below this 2876 here once again, I should also get that alert here. And that's it. Alerts will enable you to go ahead and watch multiple markets at the same time and watch for very specific conditions that meet your trade criteria.